Fighter 6.
Alright, here we go. All games rank up opportunities from the Diamond rank, Diamond 1 this time, instead of individual ranks or star by star matches or whatever. We're just going with only one. This is Diamond to Master, so this video may be a bit shorter than the others. I actually can't remember how I did it. I think I just did like gold to silver and then from platinum 1 up to diamond. I'm not sure how I did it. I think it was like every other rank, every other base rank, but not like and there were like some of them that were, I think they might have been just a few skips, just as long as they were technically in order. So what I'm doing is trying to get to master with Lily. Now there are probably a few videos out there on YouTube where I was already in master. These are the matches before I hit master, and what I kind of like doing with Street Fighter is I do like recording every match. There's always some weird reason why I feel like having matches recorded is sort of like a fun thing. I mean, I'm not like the best player or anything by any chance. I don't consider myself to be, but I used to play Street Fighter 4 or Street Fighter 3 at least. I tried to play that at a competitive local level, like anybody who played the game. I would try to play that game, but I never really got a chance to play against people who were playing at the competitive level, or you know, they were in some kind of community where all they do is play versus games. That only started with Street Fighter 4, and I believe it was Super Street Fighter 4 which got me to that, because when Super Street Fighter came out, and I mean Super Street Fighter 4, when that game came out, there was a lot of hype behind it. Like, I entered a few online tournaments through SRK, streak battles basically. And here I am putting 2 matches. The reason why this is 2 matches is because it's the same person, at least to show that the work that I had to do to get past this, by the way. So yeah, the commentary is a little background because I haven't really quite introduced myself on any of the videos, nor have I talked much on the live streams back when I was in America for the holidays. So I chose Lily because she's Mexican. I'm actually a Mexican-American, first-generation Mexican-American, but I'm also black. So I thought it was quite interesting because she does have a darker skin color than most Mexicans that we know. That includes like my dad and a lot of people in my family. I mean, most people who are dark-skinned, or it just looked like they could have been light-skinned. Like, it's just mostly like cousins who did a lot of construction work in the sun or something. Because we have a construction, family construction business on a few different sides. Like, there's my dad and then my uncle, and it goes pretty deep. So I thought I would choose her out of, you know, national pride. I mean, I was born in America, but I mean, the blood rule in Mexico is if one parent is at least Mexican, you are Mexican. So I think that's pretty fair. It should be like that for everybody in every country. It should be like that for everybody in every country. Alright, we're getting that, you know, that lucky guess thing going on. Because I don't really, like, I think I was playing quite reckless here, but at this point, this is one of the last games where I would be a Diamond 1, so of course every game on here is going to be about the win, but it's the moment when I won. It's the moment when I ranked up all the way up to Masters. So yeah, we're on Burnout, and I'm thinking I can hit him, and now he's out of Burnout. So my thing is I need to be very careful at this point, and I got him. And if he would have hit me, we would have had to continue the match. I had to be very careful And yeah, we got 2 matches in, so with my 2 straight wins, we're not able to rematch at this point. I played a lot of casuals before I got to thinking, okay, yeah, when I got to Diamond, I thought, I'm gonna stay here. I'm pretty content with this. I even told everybody, like, I'm not even going to try to get Master. But when I was playing a lot of people who were Master, like, I would get really close to beating them enough to the point where I would get back on casuals. And yeah, it was good because when I was a Diamond 1, a lot of people would play with me, but we would be playing for hours. I mean, there were times when I would be playing on the Japanese server against one person for like hours. And a lot of other people, they would quit. If they were a lower level, they would quit right away. If they were a higher level, they will stay to beat me down. And it's like, you know, the casuals thing. But most of the people who could beat me down were all Master players. And I felt like at one point it got to a point where I beat like a few Masters out there, and I was thinking I could probably, you know, if I could beat a Master Ken or something. I mean, I felt like I had the tools to hit Master, so that was the thing. DJ is one of the hardest players for me to play against because he has like a few combos. Like, it just seems like, and I used to play with DJ on Super Street Fighter 4. And he has like these incredible combo strings on this game where it just seems like he never lets go when the moment he gets you in a combo. So one thing I feel that DJ, like one mistake I feel that he makes, like the players make when I'm playing as Lily, is that they throw the fireballs. I think like if you are a very good character, like a very good player to keep your character within the zone and you know how to apply certain pressures, like you see he could slide, he can move forward, he can anti-air anytime, like he can anti-air virtually anything that Lily does, and he can like push himself into proximity real quick. But even from far away, like everything he does can be effective because he recovers from his projectiles quite easily. But if he's throwing 2 of them, he's very weak, and a lot of people tend to throw 2 projectiles, so I use that moment to get close to him. But it's like no matter what I do, like I feel like if I'm close to him, if I were to continue with even a blocked combo string, he could surprise DP me, and if you don't see, there's the anti-air. And there is the jump back, so the jump back always gets me too. Like, all you have to do is keep jumping. I mean, with any character where like you can jump up, neutral jump, and neutral jump is like jumping up and then landing down, straight down. And then there's empty jumps, like where you jump up without attacking, or you might not attack at all when you jump diagonally or whatever. And even those jump backs, right? So a lot of those tend to have openings. So if I'm like moving, if I'm doing a move to sort of get myself close, they're already above me, and then they will just attack me from above. So yeah, it gets pretty difficult. My biggest weakness is grabbing, by the way. So yeah, he anti-airs me, he slides in. He's usually grabbable, but if he's on, it looks like if he's on burned, if he's burned out on, that's when his color kind of changes. So if he's burned out, he won't be able to, like, he'll bounce back a bit, so it's hard to grab him. See, I had to do my moves here. And I think like a lot of people tend to not think that Lily is going to do any of her special moves. So, and if they dash, the moment they dash, she's already halfway across the screen with her, like, I think that's a Condor Spire. So most people think like she's already on the other side of the screen, or I mean, that she's going to do something. But they can just jump in and surprise, because I mean, one of the biggest moves that you can do to catch people by surprise is grabbing them. And then when you get up, you will like try to attack that person, but they could, you know, do an early like poke or something, which is like a quick attack, like a quick punch, or like a crouching quick kick, and they can catch you. Like, see how he did the down kick, he did the low kick or whatever when he rushed in. So it's because like I'm probably walking backwards or thinking about jumping. But if he's running at me, I'm probably not going to jump up because he could still attack me with his uppercut. And he's not on the one button presses here. Now all of Lily's normals do a lot of damage already, but the problem is she doesn't have long combo strings. So you just have to keep like counterattacking. That's the thing, is counterattack, try to keep a distance to charge up your wind, which is what happens when you when she like dances a little bit. When she dances like that little thing right there, she gets like a stock up. So that will multiply how many hits she can do in some of her special moves. Of course, not this kind of special move. This is a special art. Doing special arts by themselves tend to take more damage when they are when they're done by themselves. And here he's catching me. So I'm not doing the EX Condor Spire when he hits me like that, but I could have gone through his attack. And that was the match to prove that I had what it takes to beat him. Will he continue? No. So so no, he didn't continue. And now we're getting into another DJ match where I had leveled up. This time I'm on 3 stars, Diamond 3, going to 4. And you can see like my game, if you watch like my older videos or even like some of the beginning videos, this is what I was talking about right here, is DJ going quite happy with those doubles. And you can see he doesn't really lose a lot of his drive points, which is that little green bar that just turned yellow and it goes back to green when you're neutral. Like I try to catch him with some lows because a lot of DJs are walking back. They're holding that back button in order to like do their attack, because they gotta hold back, press forward, and press that punch button to throw a fireball. So he's a little different with those classic controls. If it's a modern control, he can just automatically throw it by the press of a button, but I just don't know which button that is because I never play on that mode. So I try to keep it low because he's kind of dash friendly, so I'm just going to stay low. This is actually before I started incorporating her full combos. Like I've been recently doing her full combos these days, but she has some combos where she goes from normal to Condor Spire, and it would be like a wind charged Condor Spire coming off normal combos. I haven't been doing them before I became a master, which is kind of funny now that I think about it, because most Lily players and there's very few Lily players out there, but most of the ones who made it to master can do right there the low punch to Condor Spire with of course with the wind charge Spire. And I've never done that before I became a master, by the way, so you won't see that here. But you can see I'm like walking back. This is kind of like a thing that I don't really quite do too much anymore. So I'm trying to keep close to him when I want to attack him, but I stay away when I don't have any wind clod charges. And there I go. So here, this DJ, I felt like he could probably beat me, but I still tried to go for it, and he quit. He ran out, so that was on him. But there's sometimes some players that like they're so good, like that one other DJ that I feel like I don't want to play this guy again because I just feel like I'm gonna lose my rank. So here I am. I'm at 4 now, going to 5 stars. I was a little upset that like it takes this many stars in this much time. I think I spent about a good 6 hours of total gameplay, not all being ranked, but you know, trying to get used to the game, other characters, other players, other human players, to see how their behavior is like, and to sort of build a just in case type of strategy. Each time I got to a new star though, I also felt like I wasn't going to progress, and I thought like I'll just probably just play like 5 games to see what's going on. If I win 5 games, it's gonna be done. But as I was winning and like getting streaks and stuff, I was just like, I think I can do this, you know, like I think I can just do 3 more games and level up. And it would never really go my way most of the time. It would, I mean, maybe for a few of the stars in this level, yeah. So here, I never do the, I don't know what to call it, but it's like the drive guard. It's like a pushback sort of thing when they hit you, when another character hits you, not grabs but hits. You can push another character back, and it will cause them to blow, like I guess like a drive blowback or something. It causes them to be knocked on the other side of the stage. It doesn't take damage though. But if a character is grabbing you with a special attack, like a special art or critical art, I noticed that when you do that, you become temporarily invincible, so they can't grab you, but you won't blow them back. So it does kind of protect you in case you do blow them back when they're on the attack. And the way to do that, of course, is to do that attack but press forward as you're blocking. So you got to be blocking first. And I was like so confused at how people are doing that. Like I never really studied the additional mechanics of the game, so when I saw other people do it, I just kind of asked questions and got my answer. Once I started getting the hang of it and figuring out how to do it, because I did do it on accident before a few times. When I started actually knowing how to do it, I surprised them right there. Then it was done. Now it's part of my game. But leveled up there. I asked for a rematch and he left. And it took me a while to get my points all the way up, but when I did, I finally got to that game where I would become a master. And I thought, like, this is it right here. I was like, actually, I was a little bit more away from leveling up at this point. I think, like, okay, so 25 points, I just got to win. And I'm just like, he's not going to let me win. And then this happens. And I'm like, what? 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 He's not. What? He's not. What? 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 He just let me have it. So I was like, this guy. I was like, this guy's like playing with me. He's probably gonna, you know, he's gonna come back on me. So then he punches. I'm like, wait, hold up a second. I'm like, what? What? Why you got me chanting like Stone Cold over here? I was just like, what? What is this? What is this? He's giving it to me. I was just like, come on, you can hit me at least once. I was like, come on, come on. I even did my taunt just to get him to punch me. He just still running it. He's still doing it. I was like, okay, I'm going. Wow. And I didn't want to run away. I was like, oh my God, I owe to this guy. Even if I have to put my master rank on the line. And I mean, I know you don't lose your master rank when you lose at any time. You don't lose the rank that you earn. So he was coming at me. I was like, yo, hold up a second. I was like, oh, he's playing for real now. So I was, oh, like I was thinking like I should like counterattack or grab him, but no, he come for me, and I even went for a punch. He'll go for the DP, still missed it. Or I think I was going for I was going for the low kick because I thought like, I mean not the low kick, the standing kick, because sometimes that's fast enough to stop someone. And then he came after me. I was like, oh man, he got a perfect on me. So I have to make sure he doesn't get another one. So now it's time to actually play. But he drive rushed me. And here's the problem with Marissa. She just keeps going. She just doesn't stop going. She's like Luke. She just boom. And then she did that same thing again. And I was just thinking, he loves that combo. Oh my God. Like I was just like, it's time to fight. I can't let him get a perfect on me. Or I can't just let him do that. I can't let him punk me. He's got to be again. And oh my God. I just knew he's not going to have mercy on me. He gave me that rank and now he's punishing me. I think he was just like trying to test to see if you really got it, you know, like I was like, man, yo, like I don't want to let this dude down, but I feel like maybe he thought he gave it to the wrong person. He was like, oh, he's not as strong, you got one more chance, you know. So I was like, all right, let me do this, you know. I mean, I just thought like, okay, he's gonna go for drive rushes, so I need to be careful right here. So I was just like, boom, 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 stop. Oh, but I just thought like, God dang it. I tried to jump up. I tried to stop myself. I knew he was going for that drive rush too. And I was just like, boom, and he still stopped me. I was like, oh my God, he leveled me. And then he goes for the combo again. It's over. I was just like, man, I was shaking my head the whole freaking time. And I was just like, man, this dude, man, if I lose against this dude, I was just like, I just feel like I won't be able to say that I deserve this. Like, I was just like, man, come on. I wouldn't even be able to show these videos out to anybody. So I was just like, you know, let me see what I can do. So, you know, I just try to change my game again. I was just like, I'll just play like for real this time, but for real. So I was just like, boom, boom. I knew he was going for that, so I went for that. I was like, boom. All I have to do is make it look like I'm attacking him. And then I was just like, hold on a second. I was like, hold on, he's going for attack. He's not slowing down. He's not slowing. I was just like, man, even if he did something right there, I had the life lead. So I was like, I'm just gonna mess with him right here. But here, this is for real right here, because it comes down to this. He hit me. He got the first hit. He tried to grab. He tried to go for that. Oh, I let him come in. But I was just like, ooh, jump it. Oh, don't let him. Got him on the burnout now. So he's on the burnout. So now he can't do that drive rush thing on me anymore. So I was just like, gotta keep him away for a bit. Just gotta mess with him a bit. Stop him a bit with the multis. Hit him with the multi. Come in again. Boom. He go for the super. And I was thinking like, I'm gonna do mine, but I did not know he was gonna do that second hit. Oh my god. I was just like trying to get in here. He got that 1 point. I think he's trying to mess with me. He's on burnout or something. But oh, he got back up. I know he's going for that drive rush, but I had to hit him with that multi. As long as I could hit him with those 2 moves, like those 2 hits, it was done. I got my masters. I felt like I really made this guy proud, and that was it right there. That was my feeling, and that's how it goes. I can't believe it. I was just like, I gotta add this dude to my friends list. Of course, he never added me, so that's fine. But he probably thought it was, you know, it's just, you know, business as usual kind of thing. I was just like, all right, let me just show him that I appreciate what he done. Okay, his name is, I don't know how to read that. I mean, it's just random Japanese characters and stuff, but, or kanji, because it's like Bing and Kwai. So maybe his name is Bing Kwai. And Bing Kwai, I don't know what the little slash is. It means like, it's a Japanese character, a katakana character, for no, but not no, like no, yes and no. It's the pronunciation. But anyways, Bing Kwai in Chinese is, like ice cubes, so I know that much. Like Bing Kwai, he probably is he's a Chinese guy though, so you can see he got the Chinese flag and everything, and he got the Japanese character in the middle. That's actually part of Chinese anyway, so I don't know how he did that, but I don't know how he did it on the keyboard, but I do know Bing Kwai, and I just noticed that his name was Bing Kwai, and I just noticed that he was Chinese. But wow, I want to thank this guy, man. Thank you. How do you say 感谢 谢谢你 right? He's a good man. 他是很厉害 right? He's very good at the game, right? And he has a kind heart. You know, he's a good fellow. So yeah, he really made me happy. All I gotta say is big shout outs to Bing Kwai. Big shout outs to Capcom. What a wonderful game this was. Tekken 8 from this moment that I'm speaking here on Wednesday, January 24th. The game is coming out in a few more days. Can't wait to play that game, but I know I'll still dedicate my heart to Lily, my only character, my main, and for all of those who took their time to listen to everything I had to say and watch this video. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Peace out, you guys.